Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Parshvik. On this channel we talk a lot about making money online as a group person, as an artist. In today's video we're gonna be talking about the major updates on the Zazzle designer dashboard, because over the course of these several years of running my channel, I have an old YouTube video talking about how to open up a shop on Zazzle and all that stuff, and quite a lot the things have changed on the Zazzle platform. So we're going to take a look at the major updates that changes so much in the past couple of years and couple of months on the Zazzle designer dashboard, and how to design it using these new updates, because it makes the process more simple, more easy and more amazing. So let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification for more such videos. I do have the masterclass which cover so much in deep dive about Zazzle designer dashboard, everything that you need to know about this dashboard on utilizing and creating a high quality beautiful designs that actually sell. The link of this masterclass in description, check it out. But anyways, let's dive into my laptop and let's take a look at the major updates. Now this is the thing look like the same. I've selected one product, that's the pillow, and I click over here, add your design, and this is a designer dashboard look like. So much have changed, layout and things have entirely changed. You do have the front and the back, and then you have the text upload section where you can upload the images here. This is a section for background, and in the background section they do have additional colors, and then they have a lot of the different color palettes that you can choose. They have print friendly or web friendly. Web is where you have your old kind of like where you select the colors, and then they have a lot of the different elements. Some elements you can use for creating your work, your designs, and others you cannot use. They have a lot of the different frames that you can use for creating a picture or photo related templates, and which is amazing. Guys, if you really enjoy my video and if you want to go deep dive into the Zazzle designer dashboard and know exactly each and every options and how to use them, I do have a masterclass, a detailed masterclass link in description. You can check it out. Let's get back to the video. Then the icons, you cannot use it, it's the same old one. Then you have the options over here, like the size, number, and then you see all the layers here. And if you select, for example, the text feature from here, and you can click over here at the text and you can write, for example, the name. That's what it's coming in my mind right now. Okay, and you click submit, and on the top of that, the moment you click any specific layer or any specific object, you see everything related to that. So you have the font size, the colors, and all the options are provided here, like the stroke and the shadows. And then you have the selling options, making it as a template. All that stuff is provided here. So moment you select any specific element, for example name, for example a text, you will going to see a lot of the different options provided over here. So this is a part of the designing, and then you do have the options to select any specific size or shape according to the product. And then in the review you go for selling. This is the option for buying, but then you go to the selling, and then you can sell, and then you land over to the page where you add all your title, tag, description, all that stuff. You can go back and click over your design, and then you will land over to the designing page again. And in the top down you see that it's a zooming. You can zoom in and you can zoom in, and you can see how it's gonna look like. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, whatever you like. You can play around with that. I think the 100% is the better one, because it's perfect size. And this is also this is zoom out, sorry, this is zoom in and this is zoom out. And then you have the settings here. You can check the enable modes. This were all provided before in the file option over here, if you remember, in the old designer dashboard. But here you see in this all settings, this is for the help. This is, you can share this with anybody. You have the option for X, formerly Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and copy link. That's also work like that. And with the individual things, you work individually. Another thing I have seen change a lot is you can actually remove the image, remove the background, like remove background. They use the AI and they instantly remove the background for the image, so you don't need a separate tool for that, which makes the life more simple and more easy, especially with the PNG illustration. And then you do have an eraser option. You can erase the part of the design that you don't want to include, or you can restore it. You can play around with this option. Okay, then you can crop the image, you can fit and fill, the alignment is there, all the effects over here that you can see related with the image, that's it's kind of like here. And then you can, if you don't like the image, you can very well change the image. That's also option is here. So this is the major updates. Now if you want to go more deep dive into every tool, every option, then I do have a masterclass link in description. You can check it out. If you find this video useful, do let me know what you think. If you have still questions, doubts, anything that you would like to share me in the comment section, do let me know. Your comments as usual are always appreciated. Thank you so much. I'll tune in the next video. Bye bye.